Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here, being joined with Team Porter. Big win here tonight in Las Vegas, defeating Adrien Broner via unanimous decision. First question for you, Shawn. Given how you envisioned the fight and how the fight turned out, are you happy with the way everything played out in the fight?
There were a couple times I did envision putting him on the ground, on the canvas. That didn't happen. A couple times I envisioned knocking him out. That didn't happen, but for the most part, I would say that this fight played out the way we wanted it to and the way I kind of saw it playing out, yeah.
Kenny, you being there in the corner when Broner was clinching out through the fights, how frustrating was it for you?
You know what? I was more focused on what I wanted Shawn to do and breaking the clinches and keep working the whole entire time. I'm sure I'm going to go back and look at it and view it and then see what you guys are expounding on because, one of the reporters here tonight said that it was a pretty bad job of the referee. But I was more focused on what I wanted Shawn to do, if that makes sense to you. I was so zeroed in on him doing what I wanted that I didn't allow the holding to frustrate me, although I did yell a few times for the referee to do something about it.
What'd you make of what Adrien was doing at some points in the fight?
He did everything we expected him to do. We expected him to try to hit me from the outside, try to counter me, and when I got in, try to hold me. I think we did an exceptional job tonight of sticking to the body shots, digging in, and making it a tough fight for him.
Was it at every point frustrating? Did you want the referee to take a point earlier?
No, I think Tony did a good job tonight. I think, that point where he started to lay on me, if Tony hadn't stepped in right there, I think I would have complained to him and made him watch for that. That's obviously, a dirty tactic to slow someone down. You can't slow me down. Laying on me was his go-to. Didn't happen tonight, and Tony got after him for it.
Coming into the final round, press row, we all had you ahead on the scorecards, but he went ahead and landed that hook right at the beginning. So when he landed that hook, tell me what was going on through your mind.
I knew I had to get up. I knew I had to keep fighting, and I knew I had to figure out some way to either make that fight, that round, even or win the round. So he didn't have enough, and I was very prepared for this fight. I was still strong. I went down. Take a look at why I went down, but I was still very strong after that knockdown, and got up and continued to do what I'm supposed to do.
Kenny, when you saw that happen, what was going on through your mind?
That he had disregarded the instructions that I gave him going into that round. And then he looked over at me and he nodded like, did that just happen? And I said, yes, it did. Now get up and fight. And then he got up. And then there was a couple times after he got up that I told him to grab the guy just to make sure that he was recovered. And he didn't really grab him. He kind of went under him and tried to go to the body. And then after they broke loose, then he began to establish that he was still in the fight and he was fighting and he wasn't like wobbling or getting ready to go down again. So my confidence was that he would finish the fight strong, and they did, and they both did. And I think that was great for TV, and I think that showed a lot in Adrien as well, that he could have a hard fight like that and still come out and try to win the fight the way he did.
Was there anything that surprised you about Adrien in there tonight?
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. No, he did everything we expected him to do, and I think we surprised him.
Activity-wise, were you surprised he wasn't throwing more than he usually does?
No, my activity level should have been up. My activity.
Really, you think your activity level? Because you won the fight based on activity.
He wanted more combinations. He wanted more work from the outside, and I think just knowing that he has a quick counter. He's a quick counter left and a quick counter right. Excuse me. I think that just kind of allowed that to kind of dictate what I did from the outside a little bit. But for the most part, the jabs worked. The few 1-2s that I threw worked. Jabs to the body. I think everything that we did in training camp, I think I was able to do that tonight. I think I did a good job.
And there was a point, I don't know what round it was, you probably made him miss 5 or 6 punches. He was pressuring you, and you made him miss 5 or 6 shots straight. And I told him, Adrien, none of that's landing. And then I told you, now go back to work, Shawn, and I don't want you to get caught up in the fact that you're just making a guy miss and making a guy miss. You got to make him pay for missing. I'm coaching again, sorry.
Ken, for you, how gratifying and really satisfying is this win given the talk that Adrien had with you at the press conference?
You know what? It's not our way. You know what I mean? But so we're not gonna, oh, we did this, we beat you, or anything like that. It's not our way. It's just not. I don't have that in me either. When he came over and said now can I kick your ass? I pushed him, and Shawn told me that's not our way. We don't do stuff like that. So I went over to his corner and I apologized to them and I apologized to him. So it's not exactly satisfying. We still got a lot of work to do. He still has a lot of work to do. We just got to continue to work and improve.
Mayweather is a name that's been popping up. We spoke to him. He doesn't seem like he wants a fight with you, but let me get your reactions on him saying that he would rather fight a Karim Mayfield or an Andre Berto.
No, did he say that? Yeah. Hey, listen, I want the fight. Especially if you're talking about Karim Mayfield. No disrespect to him, but I've proven that I'll deserve a fight like that. I'm ready for it. If you want it, come get it. If not, we will move forward. I've said this before. I'm not going to hold my breath for a guy like that and stop my career for him. So I want the fight, but I'm not going to, a lot like Amir Khan has passed up opportunity after opportunity to wait on him to make a decision. We want the decision soon, and we're looking at getting back in the ring soon.
September.
It's a happy Father's Day present for you, right?
Yes,
with this win. Here with Team Porter, Ken Porter and Shawn Porter. Victorious here tonight against Adrien Broner in Las Vegas, Nevada.